Hello everybody, welcome back to day 10 of our 30-day beginner mat challenge. Today I have a 15-minute ab workout. Let's just get started in a crisscross position. We're gonna warm it up. So bring your hands onto your knees. On your inhale, draw your belly forward, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, round through the back, arms go nice and long. Inhale, round forward. Exhale, round the back, arms go long. 2 more. And then come back through the center. You're gonna bring the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers. Inhale, lengthen. On your exhale, bend it over to one side. Inhale, deepen the bend, and exhale, come center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend it to the other side. Inhale, deepen the bend, and exhale, come back center. Bring your hands down by your sides. All right, so we're gonna turn it over, coming onto all fours. Now we're just gonna tuck the toes under once we're here. Even though this is a core workout, we really wanna warm up and stretch into the hamstrings as well as the calves. And then when you're ready, come back down onto your knees. All right, make sure that your shoulders are right over your wrists, hips right over your knees. Tuck your toes under. Inhale here, exhale, hover a couple inches off the mat. We have a hover hold for 10 seconds. So when you're in this plank position, you really wanna make sure you're pressing away from the mat. You're not sinking down to your shoulders like this, pressing away the whole time. You step it back to a full plank in 3, 2, on 1, step it back to a full plank. Make sure your shoulders are still right over the wrists. Inhale, pike your hips back. Exhale, flow it back forward into a plank. Inhale, pike it back. Exhale, flow back forward. Every time you come forward, you're bringing the shoulders back over the wrists. You're here for 3, 2, on 1, you hold your plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the knees down. Bring your knees out wide on the mat. Sink your glutes into your heels. Bring your arms out long in front of you. Bring the head down to the mat. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. All right, let's turn it around. We're gonna get started with some curls. So we're gonna come bringing the legs into a 90-degree position, shins parallel with the mat. If this feels like too much today, you can always just bring the feet flat on the mat, hip width distance apart. So take whatever version works best for you today. And then bring your hands behind your head, elbows out nice and wide. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, curl it up, gazing at the core. Inhale, lower. So you want to make sure you're not straightening your neck up to the ceiling. You're curling up, gazing at the core every time. You're here for 3, 2. You're gonna hold up in your curl on 1. Hold here. Bring your arms long by your sides. Begin to pump your arms up and down. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Now, if you want to progress this, you can try to bring your legs out long. You don't have to bring them super far down like this. They can just be here or keep it here. Or you can also do this with your feet flat on the mat. Keep inhaling through the nose for 5 seconds. And exhaling through the mouth for 5 seconds. So the fingers are together. You're pumping up and down. Gaze is still at the core. You have 10 more seconds here. 1 more big inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And then set your feet down. Set your head down for a moment. Or you can shift the head from side to side. Then you're gonna bring your legs back to tabletop position, shins parallel with the mat, and then curl the head and chest off the mat. You're gonna keep it here, gazing at the core. You're gonna exhale, extend your right leg out. Inhale, bring it back in. Exhale, extend the left leg out. And inhale, bring it back in. So a way to modify this is just to bring the legs up a little bit higher, so you're not extending them out as long. But whatever you're doing, just try to keep switching back and forth. How far down your feet go is just your own, just listen to your own body today. Another modification is just to bring the head down, and you can bring your arms long by your sides as well here. You have 3, 2, and 1 more on each side. And then bring your knees into your chest, set your head down, rock from side to side. All right, from here, you're gonna bring the hands back behind the head, bringing the legs back into tabletop position. Curl the head and chest off the mat. Inhale here, exhale, extend the legs out long. Inhale, bring it back in. So you're extending them at the same time. Again, you can always just bring your head down, arms long by your side. I want you to focus on trying to extend the legs out as long as you can. So don't really focus on bringing the legs super far down like this. Just keep them up, extending them as long as you can. Gaze is at the core for 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees into the chest again. All right, find a little rock from side to side, and then rock forward and back till you come to a seated position. Now you're gonna bring your feet hip-width distance apart, draw the shoulders down the back, arms come out long in front of you. You're gonna find that deepest C-curve position in your spine that you can keep. Inhale here, on your exhale, you're gonna twist your left arm out to the side. Inhale, come back center. Exhale, twist your right arm out and back center. So you can see here, I'm just bringing my arm in line with the body. My gaze is following my arm the entire time. Once you're comfortable here, see if you can sink it a little bit lower. 1 more on each side. And then you're gonna hold your arms back center. Hold here, find little pulses down. So you're sinking a little bit deeper. For 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, you're gonna hold here. Just hold. See if you can sink a little bit deeper for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Sit it up. You can prop yourself into your hands for a moment to give yourself a break. Bring your feet mat width distance apart. Windshield wiper the knees from side to side. We have 1 more little circuit in that same position. All right, bring the feet back, hip width distance apart. Draw the shoulders down the back. Hands to your chest this time. So your hands are together, elbows out wide. You're gonna sink it back into a nice C-curve position. Inhale here, exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. So you're really focusing on your core rotation, trying to get your body over as far as possible. Once you're comfortable in this position, just check to make sure that you're in that deepest C-curve position that your body can handle. 2 more on each side. Really see if you can twist a little bit deeper for this last 1 on each side. And then hold center. Pulse it down again. Elbows still out wide, shoulders drawn down the back. 3, 2, on 1, extend your arms out long. You're gonna bring one palm on top of the other and then switch. So this is really trying to really make sure you're squeezing your core to keep yourself stable as you flip one palm on top of the other. For 3, you hold your center, and 2, hold your center on 1, just final hold here. You can hold your arms out long or bring them to your chest, elbows wide, whatever works best. 3, 2, and 1. And bring your knees into your chest, coming all the way down. Sorry if there's a slight angle change, the battery died on me. Just technology problems. All right. Take a little circle with your knees in each direction, just releasing the low back, giving yourself a little bit of a break. And then from here, you're gonna flip over, coming down onto your left forearm. So you're propping yourself on your left forearm, and you really wanna make sure you're not sinking down here. You're pressing away from the mat actively. We're gonna take some modified side planks. So you're gonna bend your knees. You're gonna bring your arm up overhead. Take a big inhale here. On your exhale, you're gonna lift your hips off the mat. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So what you really wanna focus on here is squeezing from your obliques versus trying to push off through your shoulder. You're gonna hold your hips up high in 3, 2, on 1, hold your hips up high, find little pulses, squeeze, lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, hold it up. You're gonna drive your right knee to your left elbow and then bring it back down. Drive and bring it down. Your hips are still lifted at that highest point. 3, 2, on 1, set your hips down. Keep your hand behind your head, elbow out wide. On your exhale, you're gonna connect your knee to your elbow and inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So you're squeezing the obliques, making sure you're connecting that elbow all the way to the knee every time. You're gonna hold in 3. Hold this modified side teaser in 2. Hold on 1. Just hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down with control. And then let's switch sides. So you're coming onto your right forearm this time. Again, making sure you're not sinking down like this. You're pressing away. Once your knees are bent and you're comfortable here, bring your left arm up to sky this time. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Make sure all that work is coming from those obliques, not your shoulders. You take those pulses in 3, 2, take those pulses on 1, little lift. So you're squeezing from that highest point. 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. You're gonna bring your left elbow to your left knee. I might have said the wrong side on the other side, my bad. 3, 2, and 1. Set the hips down. Bring your left hand behind your head. Make sure you're still lifted through your right side. If you need, you can always just come up for a moment and just shake it out and then come back down, whatever is most comfortable. Okay, so from here, you're gonna take a nice big inhale. On your exhale, you're gonna connect your elbow to knee. So I really just want you to focus on connecting the elbow to the knee the entire time, squeezing the obliques. Two. You hold on your next one, hold it up, hold the elbow connected to the knee with stability for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down with control. All right, let's rock it up. Coming to a crisscross position, time to stretch. Okay, from here we're gonna take some side bends. So bring your arms up overhead, interlace the fingers. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend it over to one side. Inhale, deepen the bend. And exhale, twist it over. Bringing one hand onto your knee, one hand onto the floor. Inhale to the nose. Exhale to the mouth. Twist a little bit deeper. And then come back center. Bring the arms back up overhead, interlace the fingers. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, bend to the other side. Inhale, deepen the bend. And exhale, twist. One hand to the knee, one hand to the ground. Inhale. And exhale, twist a little bit deeper. And then come back center. Since we did do some planking today, let's just roll out the shoulders a couple of times towards the front. And then take it to the back. And then just draw the shoulders down the back. Take some head rolls in one direction. And then reverse, take it the opposite direction. Then bring that head back center. We're just gonna end off with a couple of cat-cows on all fours. So bring your shoulders right over your wrists, hips right over your knees. Inhale, drop the belly down, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, round to the back, press the mat away. Inhale, drop the belly down, look up. Exhale, round to the back. 3 more. 2. And 1. Once you finish, come back to a neutral spine and we are done. Thank you so much. Y'all are killing this challenge. Do not forget to join our Discord for the mat chat and submit your pictures so that you can win a free set and free grip socks for completing this challenge. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.